Have you ever wanted to be rich? But what if you are undeveloped? Then you need to make other people work for you. How? Capitalism, baby! We will turn Gaza into the most developed state that humanity has ever seen, and we will produce nothing. Yeah, zero export, literally. We will only exploit people and make money, like Karl Marx teach us. Watch until end. Trust me, you could transform Gaza inside the most rich state the world have ever seen. But exists only one problem. We will not play this Gaza, we will play this Gaza. Yeah, this is coincidence, but in 19th century exists Gaza in Africa as well, and this country are even a lot more challenging than normal Gaza because literacy rate is 0.8. Less than 1% of our population could know how to read. It's impossible to play. Our standard of living is 347. I did not ever know that exists so a lot of countries in this game. We're literally the worst country in the world. Our GDP is 159. Our GDP per capita is 212. This is incredibly bad. If you go to technology, I never saw in my life. We don't have even manufacturers. This is not just exist in our country. Don't know this technology. And this technology allow us to construct food industry, textile mills. We can't construct even factories. Could you imagine how hard to play this? That will be impossible. We need to study social technology because they will improve our education, and I hope it will improve our literacy. And let's check what we have inside our beautiful Gaza. We have nothing in resources, and we have only one farm of millet. I mean... This is disaster, guys. Let's check our market situation. Look, yeah. So let's construct banana plantations. Banana plantations will produce fruits for us. We can't declare interest because we not have any technology to declare interest. So we could interact only with countries which is here, Portugal and Cape Colony. So we have access to Britain Empire. So let's try to improve relationship with Portugal and with Britain. Portugal start to damage our relationships, and I think this is bad because they want to conquer us. But we have 25 battalions, which look quite nice, right? But after you look power projection, and power projection 62. And if we go to Portugal, they have 14 battalions, but their power projection is 282. So we can't survive war against Portugal. That will be impossible for us, alright? I don't know what to do, guys. I hope they will not declare war on us. I need to construct definitely livestock, coffee plantations, cotton plantations, sugar. You know, I could construct everything, and maybe we need to construct port, right? But we don't have navigation. We don't know how to swim in a sea, so we can't construct even one port. I mean... This is a ridiculous situation. I never was in this situation in my life. And what about navigation? Yeah, we could study this navigation. It will take 55 months. Alright, you know, maybe we need to switch to study navigation first of all, and after go to society, because without port, we can't have economy, right? He's officer, right? But he officer of irregular military, so he's nude, but he has quite beautiful sword. I mean, that's funny. Rationalism unlocked. So now we could even try to use law for accept religious schools. Yeah, we can't do this because we have serfdom. And serfdom is impossible to abandon right now. But you know what is nice about this? I have very low loyalists. My loyalists growing quite fast because they have very low literacy level. So they don't complain that they live very bad, but well, they don't know that they could live better. So maybe I could try to pass law because loyalists are allowed to pass laws a lot more easy than it was without loyalists. I could just include everyone inside government, and I could try to accept independent farmers. Let's try. Manufacturers unlocked, guys. So now we could construct finally some factories. And no jokes, but I will study academy because I want to get university. Because I have only one state, university will be very useful for increase my literacy, but it's anyway start grow, and our standard of living is growing quite well. And our growth of population is incredibly impressive, 1.3%, you know? I like it. I successfully built port, and we constructed our first trade center, and productivity is 713. This is the most productive trade center in the world. Very absurd, but well, fine. What are you doing? You start import alcohol towards Africa. Really? That sounds not very good idea. Oh my god. My loyalists indeed help accept me tenant farmers. So we start to reform our government. And no joke, guys, for 10 years we improved our quality of life on 41 in the world. 10.5. Oh my god, this is very a lot. Even Russia has lower standard of living than us. Hey, that's happening very fast. We have religious school right now. And literacy will start grow a lot times faster. Yeah, Yeah, and looking to our market, we see that we have clearly shortage of cloth and furniture. So we need to try to construct our first furniture and cloth factories. Better later than never. And I discovered that I could promote social mobility, which will significantly increase my qualifications. So it will increase my literacy levels. And also I could encourage agriculture, right? We 11.7 standard of living, 26 in the world. We almost top 10 by quality of life. This is impressive, guys. And our economy increased more than 4 times to almost 1 million. Every technology boosting our economy very a lot. So my plan will be now just increase my literacy level, forget technological boost spread. And with new technology, I hope I will continue developing, modernizing Gaza, right? And more importantly, I accepted homesteading. I don't know how it's happened, but I mean, this is here. I think we are even better than Russia in our laws, I must say right now. Only one problem is slave trade. Well, I hope I will prohibit this as soon as possible. Medical degrees. Well, now we can accept charity hospitals. Gaza is developing quite fast, guys. Our university, this is our factories, this is our training center. So you see, even visually, we are developing Gaza. It has become richer and advanced. 1 million GDP. So if they want to export, for example, coffee, they will should pay very high tariffs. Why? Because I don't want to for Russians, Americans, French, for they buy my cheap raw resources. My cheap raw resources must stay inside Gaza. We will accept protectionism, which will increase additional our maximum tariff on import and export. For less than 20 years, our Gaza has better standard of living than inside France, and our GDP per capita is better than French. This is going crazy. I want to for you guys remember even how Gaza look right now, how it will look in the future, because this is, you could see visually that this developing, building right now a new factory. 13.3 is a 7 standard of living in the world in 1854. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Our people living better than inside Britain even. This is crazy. And our literacy level is 21%. So we have better literacy than inside Russia. Oh my god. What is good when your economy is growing, then even your enemies start scaring of you, right? So Portugal probably just saw our economy graph and like, oh my god, they growing so fast that is scary. So they decided to switch their attitude. They was aggressive towards us and they want to conquer us. But right now they are neutral, right? They were just cautious. Finally, our technology allows us to study agrarianism, which is significantly a lot better and everything compared to our traditionalism, which has only penalties and nothing else good. Instead of import alcohol, we will start to produce our own alcohol, canned food, groceries. Nice. Awesome. We accepted agrarianism, which is a lot times better than traditionalism, which we had before. And I saved approximately 10 million inside my investment pool, and my reinvestment is 40,000. This is very, very a lot, guys. It is every week. We need construct first construction sector for start to use our investment pool, because without construction sector, I didn't use my investment pool. For a reason, it's 10 million here. And we could use even iron frame building construction, I believe. Yeah, why not? Only one problem that we don't have iron, so we will need to import iron from world market. Well, and we have as well shortage of tools, but I in process of constructing one tool workshop, so we will solve it. But I don't understand why no one import iron inside my market. Oh my god, trading center, please start import iron. Oh man, you started, right? But why it's so little? Could you import more? I'm a little angry on this, right, guys? Ah, right, we have trade capacity. So we need to give subsidization to trade center for they start hire people. I mean, a very strange situation, but whatever. One small problem. There is no sufficient infrastructure and workforce for private constructions. So despite the construction sector, this is unuseful, absolutely, for us right now. So we have a lot of money in our investment pool, but we cannot use this. So until we will get some investment agreement with some country, we can't use this money at all. Colonization. This is indeed one of the best technology for us, because we could declare maximum declared interest +1. So we could technically try to improve relationship with some big countries, try to get investment rights inside these countries. Let's try to do something maybe here. So if we will decrease interest here, we will get a relationship with Prussia, Austria, Russia and France, maybe. Alright, immediately I see that we have 97% chance to accept investment rights with Russia. Let's try. Oh my god, protective. Thank you, Russia, you want to to protect me. I mean, I need your protection, but more I need is inside investment right inside Russia. Oh my god, this is awesome, guys. Now finally we could construct our construction sector, which I destroyed. And all over our investment pool, 15 millions will go inside Russia, and we will start construct buildings inside Russia. Because our infrastructure is 54 out of 55, so we can't even build nothing right now because we don't have railroads technology, despite we have 37 literacy. We immediately start privatized buildings inside Russia. So now all money from Russia will go inside Gaza. Why? Because we have 15 million investment pool, and now private investment sectors, they will simply buy buildings inside Russia, and after dividends from Russian buildings will go inside Gaza, and it will make us incredibly rich. Yeah. In reality, we have really so a lot of money inside our investment pool. It's 47,000 of reinvestments, and we spent only 2,000. So we could construct a lot construction sector. Check this out, guys. This is financial sectors. This is building of financial sectors of Gaza, which is right now level 3, and its own furniture manufacturers inside Vilna, tea plantation in Stavropol, and fishing wares are hangars, right? So this is colonization of Russia, African money. And this is already quite problematic because it gives our financial districts 341 already income from Russia. We're getting this money from nothing. We don't produce nothing. We just bought these buildings and now they give income to us. This is investment and this is smart. I hope communism will not happen inside Russia, because if they will expropriate all our property, we will lose very lot of money. But look what our manor house is doing. They are just buying all agricultural inside Russia. Thanks that I discovered road maintenance, which is significantly increased my infrastructure to 78. So now I'm constructing even more construction sectors, right? I don't have infrastructure, but I need infrastructure for my construction sector. So I will build this, and I will I maybe destroy some of my buildings, right? Probably I will destroy some of my factories here. And yes, we need start frontier colonization for bring civilization towards African brothers, right? Yeah, because we construct as crazy, we have a huge shortage of our instruments, iron, everything. We have shortage of everything, right? We need 300 iron approximately. As well, we need, I don't know, we need like 60 instruments at least. And we have problem because we can't construct so a lot of things, I believe. For that reason, I come with an idea that maybe I could just do contract with Prussia and just ask them for they give me iron, right? And maybe if you wanna, you could give me also instrument, guys. Do you wanna give me instruments? And you don't have problem with this, right? Yeah. Well, that's not sound very a lot. And what if I give you obligation, let's say? Oh, you agree? Wonderful. So now we'll have cheap iron. Yeah, look at this. Price on our market fall immediately. That's how you do business. And it seems Portugal cannot accept that we could be developed country inside Africa and they don't need to participate in a war with us. We have more high literacy than you, Portugal. You uneducated, undeveloped barbarians. Alright, so they have very little battalions, only 23 if we consider conscripts, and we have already line infantry. I believe that we could maybe explain Portuguese people that they are wrong, alright? We could conquer maybe this, and maybe we'll conquer Zamzea, which they have iron. Yeah, you know, guys, why not? Sound as perfect plan. What could go wrong? That's nice. Frontier colonization accept. So we could now also spread our state book colonies, which is awesome. Okay, here we will conquer this place, but this we will not conquer. Well, first battle, and seems we kinda losing because I don't understand even why we are losing, but we are losing. So we need give our units all supplements possible for increase their morale and also increase their salaries for they not lose this war. It'll be very bad if we lose this war, right? I hire a new general which has reckless advance, which is even more powerful than normal advance, plus 15 offense. Let's try to see how it works, if it's nice or not. Oh yeah, oh yeah, seems this is working perfect. Oh my god, we start to lose this battle. Hey, why? Everything was perfect, what's going on? Alright. Oh. What's wrong with you, game? Alright, seems I need ordered defense. Okay, that will be a little more hardcore than I expected. I figure out sometimes my moral fall and I just need to wait until my moral will recover until 100% and I could attack them again, right? And for win 1 in defense, I hire new general which has adamant defense with 15% defense. Well, wonderful. Let's try to see how it goes. But when they go to attack me, I smashing them. Alright, I tired of this, so I decided to construct 10 cannon artillery. I hope it will be sufficient for smash these Portuguese armies. Right, after successful defense, I start to use my classic strategy. I just put out my military. So they think, oh, this is very little military, and they continue attacking. Because in attack, I killing a lot of them more than they killing me. So I will just put out all my military, and after, in one day, I will just use all of this military and destroy them. Okay, this is my plan, at least for now. 33 advance. Now my 5 squad shall arrive, and let's see. Advance 9? What? How it's even work? Alright, I found explanation. Because my organization fall when I switch armies, so it will slowly recover. And when it will fully recover, maybe I will go to attack them, you know? Yeah, I think yeah, because... You know, guys... I tired of this war. I can't win in this war, alright? I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah, man. Just white peace, alright? Let's forget about this nightmare which we had here. Economy we're building a lot more successfully than participate in the wars. We get even devastation 7%, which is incredibly bad, alright? So, yeah, this war was incredibly bad. But you know what? We will do revenge to you, Portugal, later. Not now. A very important law which we need to accept is per capita taxation, which will increase plus 15 our income. That will be very a lot of money because now we have really shortage of money. We get technology which we could construct a company, and I think what I could construct, I think Gaza and textile INC sound incredibly good, but we have at least 5 of them, and we have right now only 4. So we could construct one and create our company. Establishing company as well, we could give immediately trade rights to this company for it could construct trade center and investment rights for it could construct headquarters inside Russia and our companies, our places. As well could give industry rights cotton and monopoly. We could do monopoly inside trade center, yeah that sounds not bad. But more importantly than Russia, if we could get investment rights inside Britain, it will be more awesome even. So let's try to send proposal. And yes, 25 years of investment rights with Britain guaranteed. Of course, I promised to pay them a little money. Well, man, that's kind of problem because we don't have money right now in our government. But you know what? I will find money, alright? I will find money because our company right now could start construct buildings and headquarters inside all British colonies, inside India, inside Canada, everywhere our company, Gaza and Textile INC, could construct cotton plantations, textile mills, and even trade centers. So let's see how much benefits and how much reinvestments it could bring to our Gaza. Private sector immediately switched towards India. Steel plantation inside West Bengal. So because in India and inside British market is a lot more profitable to construct than inside Russia. Yeah, that should bring a lot of money to us, I guess. And we accepted per capita taxation, which is saved me very a lot because I was in edge of bankruptcy. I transferred very a lot of money to Britain. I even changed our agreement, and right now I transfer almost 5,000 every week to Britain for they allow me to invest inside their country. But this is definitely worth it 100%. We already have regional headquarters in Carnatic and inside Yorkshire. So it's 2 headquarters which send right now money towards Gaza. I mean, this is incredibly awesome. Let me check, guys. 73. It owns 73 buildings already. It's just started. 76 weekly balance. Oh my god. This is insane, guys. This is insane. This is very a lot of money. Productivity 1100. And our 4 million GDP may not look very impressive, but if you look at our reinvestments, it's 93,000 and more than half, like 15,000, it come from our company headquarters. So they invested all our money, and right now we don't have any money in our investment pool. Now only one thing which we need to accept is laissez-faire, but we have very little power of industrialists, and I believe one of the options how we could get a lot of power to industrialists is accept oligarchy, right? So let's try to do this. Maybe we could of course even a Welsh voting, well, but I'm not sure about this, so let's try to do oligarchy. For you could understand why it's so overpowered. That's because reinvestments is multiplying, alright? We don't have very lot of money. Our investments is only 26,000, right? And here is only 12,000, right? So it's like 56,000 or something like this. But we have multiplier 2.8 because we have very small economic product, gross domestic product, very small, right? And this is insane. This increased our reinvestment very, very a lot, 161, and our standard of living 16. 20% of our economy is service, 18% is fruits and clothes. So we already post-industrial economy, guys. We have more service than anything else. Look at this. This is our headquarters of companies. Oh man, Gaza look awesome. Yeah, so Trump was right that you could transfer Gaza inside incredibly rich, prosperous state. I mean, maybe he not was referred to this Gaza, but anyway, only one problem that British Republic whenever we enter, and I don't want to enter inside their power block, so we decline and spoil the relationship, and exists a lot of chance that they will broke our agreement. Yeah, I hope they will not broke so fast. I hope they will not broke very fast, and it's immediately in next day they broke this. Yeah, whatever Britain, whatever. Now you wanna conquer me for what? What a nonsense. Not big deal, guys. I found where we could invest money. We will invest money inside Germany, inside Prussia. I wrote a contract with them. I mean, I rewrote contract with them, and I will pay them 7,000 every week for they allow me invest inside their country. Well, whatever. Money accumulating as crazy. We have already 200,000 reinvestments, and we again have 6 million inside our investment pool. So I mean, this is very bad that they broke this investment agreement with Britain. Maybe when you try to get investment agreement with USA, but it is hard. They don't like us because we are dictatorship and they are republic. So I mean, we need to spend our money somewhere, guys. I have chance 85. Maybe they will accept. Let's see how it's go. Oh, why I put only 5 years? Okay, I did again mistake. If I will do these contracts for 25, it will be better. Alright, we get additional investment rights inside France. We will spend additional 7,000 to this agreement. Because, you know, no one wanna have an agreement with me, you know, they wanna tax me, you know? So, if I wanna get investment rights, I need to pay taxes, alright, to them. But it's fine, I could find money, which a problem, I believe. After accepted oligarchy, I wanna try again to accept laissez-faire. I want to try to pass laissez-faire, but I don't have a lot of chance that it will pass, but it will be super cool because it increased significant capital reinvestments for capitalists. The company which I want to create is Gaza Plantation Society, which could invest money inside opium plantation and it could produce pure opium. I hope if I will get access back to British market, this will be incredibly profitable company. I also give investment rights and industry rights about tobacco plantations. So let's see how this goes. Because our company of Gaza Textile INC, this is insanely good. We have incredibly a lot assets around the world. I mean, mostly inside Britain, but also inside Russia, right? And here we go, guys. We have 60 million inside our investment pools. Our reinvestments right now approximately, yeah, it's 300. Thank you, Germany. Thank you, France. So right now I'm trying to send proposal and yep, I get this for 25 years. Awesome. Well, what I did, I just decided to support support Britain inside their colonial war. Oh, Burma even back down. Well, we didn't need to even fight. But relationship of Britain improved significantly. For that reason, we had this agreement. And what? Really? They destroyed this agreement immediately. This is nonsense. Alright, guys, I give up on agreement with big countries. So I wrote agreement of investment with Spain. I don't know. Spain don't have a lot of places to invest. Well, at least Philippines. As well, let's try to do investment agreement with Ottoman Empire because they have a lot of places where we could build our plantations. And yeah, wonderful. We see privatization inside Spain, for example, Western Andalusia, privatization. Yeah, wonderful. So we start to spend our money, 67 investment pool million. I don't know what to do with this money, guys. I signed investment agreement with the United States of America and I hope it will be very useful, especially in the future because the economy of the United States of America is growing very fast. And I believe my investors could invest there a lot of money and get a lot of profits. 70 million in the investment pool. We need to spend this money somewhere, guys. Hello from future, guys. And I must say I have I played a couple years in this game without record and we have 25 standards of living, which is a #1 in the world. Oh my god, #1 in the world. This is insane. Our economy is not growing super well, but we don't need this, right? We have 1,000 construction sector and it's quite strange to see 1,000 construction sector in only 12 million economy, right? I mean it's quite easy to explain because our investment pool is almost 2 billion. Our reinvestment is 3.4 million. This is incredibly a lot. And if you wanna, ask me, does we produce something? No, we not produce nothing. If you go to trade, we export only rubber, 7 rubber, exactly. But we import 4,000 steel, 2.4 thousand groceries, almost 2,000 glass. We not produce nothing, but we import as crazy everything inside Gaza. Oh my god, guys, and our city it look incredibly rich. I also tried a little couple change laws here, well, but I'm not super successful, I must say, but I'm trying, I'm trying, do my best. For example, worker protectorates we have, and we need to give maximum institution, which will increase minimum wage, alright? Yeah, but more important thing, which I see, that we are 20 country bull literacy in the world, with 83 literacy, and this is very impressive because if we go to technology, we have 175 innovations and 158 technological spread. So we are study technology super rapid, and maybe we will even achieve the same level of technologies as European powers in 10 years or something like this. Yeah, I found one additional company, a motor company, and I'm trying to pass old age pension for increased wealth of our population as well. I successfully accepted proportional taxation, which is give me very a lot of money. For example, per capita taxation give only 74,000, while proportional taxation give 150,000 because of our investors and all of these reinvestments inside our country. We have really very a lot of money where I don't know where to spend, and I'm spending right now 80,000 on treaties. So literally I just paying countries for they let me invest inside them. For example, I just paying 9,000 every week to Britain for they let me invest inside Britain. I paying very a lot of money to Prussia for independence, at least for they guarantee my independence, because some countries try to capture me, and guarantee independence from Prussia is really very handful. And if Prussia don't want to help me, well, I have a guaranteed independence from Britain as well. And I figure out, guys, that if you wanna have good relationship with everyone, you must be you must be friend of everyone. So you could see leverage of Britain right now is 26, but for they invite me inside power block, they need to have 200. And if they have 200 leverage and they invite me inside power block and I reject, they become evil to me, they become angry on me. So you need to have relationship with everyone, and that's why you will never have problem with no one, because no one have enough leverage for invite you inside their power block. I have here United States of America, Ottoman Empire, France, Spain, Russia, Germany. Everyone power block is presented inside Gaza, right? And we have good relationship with everyone because of this. We accepted old age pension. Wonderful. It will increase severely our income of population. If we switch from proportional taxation to our graduated taxation, it will increase to 157,000 our income for government. This is insane. This is because of dividend tax rate. So this how look process of making business. I ask investment rights inside Italy, and I guarantee them investment rights, power embassy, trade privilege, and 8,000 every week. We have a lot of money. I don't care, we could give money to some of these poor Italians. Alright, now we have investment rights inside Italy. So that's literally how I did all my investment rights. That this is headquarters. Do you see factories? We have very little factories, but we have very a lot of headquarters. For example, let's look at our building. This is headquarter. So you see we have very lot of headquarters. And in our Gaza plantation society work, how much people work? 175,000 people working in our headquarter of company, in our offices. We literally are investment capital of the world. Alright, guys? One additional company. Probably it will be our last company which we discovered. We get graduated taxation, and which give us incredibly a lot of money, guys. Oh my god, 600 revenue. This is a lot, guys. Company which will create Gaza home company, which will produce glass, furniture, but also I believe it could produce, oh, wonderful. Lead mines sound better than logging camps, huh? Yeah, probably better lead mines than logging camps. And investment rights. For you could guys understand how much powerful our reinvestments and how much money we're getting. Even with minimum taxes, very low taxes, we still have 81,000 of surplus of money. But in the same time, also, we're spending almost 200,000 on treaties. So despite so a lot spendings and very low taxes, we anyway have a lot money in our government. This is insane. Usually I never accept such law when it's required to spend money, but right now I have so a lot of money, I don't know where to spend even. So yeah, of course, if you want money, guys, you could talk, whatever. Investment agreement with Canada, I promise to send them coffee, pictures, paper, give them monopoly rights, and 13,000, and they will allow me to invest inside Canada. Wonderful. To my brain come idea where I could spend money, you know, guys? I could just subsidize import inside Gaza, for all prices on all products will be cheap. Sounds nice idea, no? Let's try to do this. Maximum subvention for tools, furniture, coffee, tea. Subventions for import of coffee? What? Whatever. So as you can see, we import everything. We not export nothing. So could I put import subventions on everything? Does it will have enough money? I don't know. It seems I will not have enough money. Well, whatever. So maybe we need to put like as this, not full subvention, but at least 12%. No, guys, I come to the idea that I don't need to have subventions to industrial buildings, alright? Merchant marine, for example, dye, I don't need subventions. I don't need subvention on explosives, you know, because, I mean, everyone could buy these things, right? Because my companies have very a lot of money which they don't know where to spend. So even coal maybe we could reduce. I mean glass we need to reduce for sure. Porcelain, no. Porcelain we wanna for sure. Groceries we wanna also for sure. Fertilizer we don't wanna. Steel we don't wanna. Engines we don't wanna. Artillery we don't wanna. So I will increase subvention only in consumer goods, for they could consume a lot of products for very cheap price, which will increase their quality of life. Yeah, sound perfect. Yeah, our subventions work incredibly good. We have import 15,000.9 and China has only 14. So we import more than China and we import the same as Mexico. Like this small Gaza imports the same amount of products as big China or Mexico. I mean, this is insane, alright? We're super rich and we're buying everything, but we not produce nothing, alright? Standard of living 30.5. While second country in the world which have such high standard of living is Honduras with 22. So we 8 points more high than anyone else in the world. And our reinvestments is almost 6 millions. What is going on, guys? What is going on? And we not export nothing. We not export any single good right now. We just import everything, only import. Like we are parasitizing on whole world, exploiting working class as whole country. Oh my god. Mexico demand regime change in Gaza. Well, this is a very strange because I have guaranteed independence from Britain and from Prussia, so they will protect me, I think, definitely. But I see that government is president, republican, distribution of power, autocracy. So yeah, I must accept this. Because I had monarchy and, I mean, president republic sound a lot of times better than monarchy, right? Wonderful. We give it maximum rights to women for they participate in our economy. We hope it will increase our quality of life even higher. But what is decreasing our high quality of life is slavery, because slaves live very bad. I mean, so we need to solve problem with slavery. And I believe that one of the options how we could do this, I need intelligence, right, inside government. But how will do this? Only intelligence like this? Forced regime change. Oh my god, I can't change because I forced regime change. Oh, this is bad. Last company which I want to create is Mineral Consortium of Gaza, which will produce coal and sulfur. Well, clearly we will not have anything inside Gaza. We will just invest in other countries, and we could invest even in iron mines. Well, that sounds like something nice. So let's wish luck to this man, for he bring more money to Gaza. Oh my god, guys, we third world economy but import. Oh my god. Only Austria and Italy importing more than us. This is crazy. Oh my god, what's going on? Almost 10 million reinvestments. Guys, because we invested so lot money inside Russia, Russia now first world economy. Thanks for investments from Gaza. Yeah, that's funny. And just check this thing. We don't let no one dominate in our country, so they don't have leverage towards us. We get 38 standard of living. I never saw any country in my playthrough where I achieved 38.1. Oh my god, guys. Let's try to see if we will achieve 40 or not. don't know, maybe no, but let's try. Yeah, check this out, guys. I'm just trying to put as many as possible of subventions to everything. Oh my god. I don't know if I will have enough money, but yeah, you know, guys, let's try. Let's see how it goes. I'm trying to improve quality of life of my people even more with these subventions, you know. Oh my god, guys, we are finishing this playthrough and just look at our city. Oh my god, this is look incredibly insane, guys. This is incredibly super big. You will see like any city which is around here, they are super small and super undeveloped. And look at our megapolis, or what is this even? This is only headquarter, and expensive houses with like gardens and roofs. I mean, oh my god, guys. And like cars and over. I mean, this is success. This is success which we achieved for Gaza. Our standard of living 39.4. I mean, we didn't achieve it 40, but almost 40. And our GDP just fall so a lot because we not producing nothing. We only importing. Huh? Okay, game over. Yeah, look at our GDP. This is completely collapsed because here, of course, we had economy with some plantations, factories, but after we just start to invest more money, and as we invest more money, we had situation where we could continue to have some growth with import and over, but in some point we actually a situation where we can't do nothing. We really only importing and building new headquarters. Standard of living 39.4, almost 40. I never saw in any my playthrough for my country average standard of living was 39. This is a lot, guys. Yeah, prestige not count, unfortunately, in our population 4 million. This is really very strange because they consider us as unrecognized minor power. Yeah, we unrecognized minor power, but we have 7 billion in our investment pool. We have more money than anyone in the world. We're the most rich country. I mean, like, our people the most rich in the world. Our reinvestments is 12 million every week. I mean, this is insane, guys. This is incredibly a lot, all right? And mostly, I mean, like you could see this headquarter. We don't have any people. If you look at our population, we have almost 1.4 million, right, in total workforce. And more than 30%, like approximately 40% of all our workforce work in our trading center. Yeah, what they are doing, they simply buying products for us because we cannot produce nothing. We produce really nothing. I mean, like, look at cars. We importing 4,200 cars. If you look at this, Canada producing 4,300 cars. So we importing almost the same amount of cars as whole Canada producing. So this is insane. This is a very a lot money and a lot wealth which we created. So our market prices, for example, for iron and over is quite high because I didn't care about this. But if we looked at our luxury products, we have lower prices because of our subventions. For example, world market price is like 12 and in our market is 7. So our quality of life insanely high. No one in the world has such high quality of life as us. And of course we need to compare, right? So let's compare. Our standards of living 39.4. And what other countries has similar standards of living? Okay, Honduras 26, Hanover 26, Netherlands 24. But all of this is nothing. Just look how green our Gaza and everyone is red in the world. We're so rich, we have so high quality of life that no one has in the world, even nothing close to us.